It's news with a wink and a nod. It's Let's Talk News Now! And here's your host, Rick Singer.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's our fundraising day. We're inviting everyone down, if you haven't heard already, to come down to the Queen Victoria Pub this evening between 6 and 9 p.m. We're doing a fundraising event for Miracle Flights for Kids. Miracle Flights for Kids. Everybody, welcome. Woohoo! All right. But before we get on with any more than that, let's get to the news we love to abuse. It's time for the news that is almost nonsense because it's all true. Well, at least the headlines. After the headlines, all bets are off. Although I'm sure it's obvious to most of you by now that I'm not the greatest comedy writer of my time. So the truth is most of these stories really don't need a punchline. They are really that ridiculous all on their own. So here comes the first headline of the day. Man burns his house down because his wife didn't have dinner ready. No one likes Guy Edward Jones when he's hungry. Jones, 60, of West Virginia, allegedly set fire to his home after arguing with his wife Beverly over his dinner not being prepared when he arrived. Strike one. Jones becomes enraged after returning from a night of drinking to find his wife does not yet have the table set. Strike two. When the fight escalated, Mrs. Jones left to a neighbor's house in an attempt to avoid her husband's rage. Soon thereafter, she noticed flames coming from the basement of her home and saw Mr. Jones exiting through the basement door. Coward? Strike three. Guy Jones was arrested and is being held on charges of first-degree arson. Jones, you are out of here. Off to the clink for you, buddy. A new study has determined that women are more likely to smile than men. Well, the actual data indicates that women's facial muscles are more developed and therefore prone to smiling. The developed muscles scientists feel exist because women use them more often. Am I surprised? Not really. I see women smiling for all kinds of reasons. Because they receive flowers, and men typically do not. Because they are told they look attractive. Because they know they look better in their girlfriend's dress than the girlfriend they borrowed the dress from. Because when it comes to her wedding, she will get even with all of her best friends by picking out their bridesmaids' gowns. So women do really have more to smile about. Now to my cohort in crime, the woman who is almost always smiling somewhere in Las Vegas, Ms. Ella Roberts.
Hi, Rick. You know, this one is actually for you because you broke a story last week about a bunch of cows who have water beds. Their farmer actually buys them water beds and makes sure that they're very comfortable. Now, this has caused quite a stir amongst other cow folk who want in on the comfortable life and they want in on, the creature comforts and the good life. So I actually think we should listen to them because they have a lot to negotiate with. I mean, imagine a world without milk and hamburgers and all the stuff that cows bring to this world. I really think that we should start taking them seriously because if these cows stop negotiating, we have a very, very bad world. So I'm Ella Roberts for Let's Talk News Now. Back to you, Rick.
Mood you too. Once again, it's time for Tweetments. Based upon the number of tweets and followers we are gathering in the cyber world, this little ritual on Let's Talk News Now is becoming a bunch of fun. To follow us on Twitter, it's truly easy. Either go to letstalknewsnow.com or search for us on Twitter at Let's Talk News Now and follow us. Now to start our first tweetment of the day. I forgot Rihanna's ex-boyfriend's name, and then it hit me. Paper cuts are a tree's final revenge. No matter what amazing things you accomplish or how fantastic you are, your cat will still always think he's better than you. And my final tweetment for today, if my dog could talk, the most common phrase it would probably be is, are you going to eat that? That's our news today. We have so much going on, everybody. You've got to be a part of this show. What's more, you got to be a part of our evening. I want you to plan on coming down tonight between 6 and 9 p.m. to the Queen Victoria Pub inside the Riviera Casino, right on Las Vegas Boulevard. It's inside the casino, Queen Victoria Pub. We're going to be doing a fundraising event there for the Miracle Flights for Kids. It's going to be absolutely awesome. $20 will get you in. We've got food. You get the first 2 drinks in the house, and the band starts at 8 o'clock. So that's what's going on. Next coming up, the man who's actually hosting the party with us, that is Chef Mark McGarry is going to be here with us, along with Dave and Ella and the whole crew. We'll be right back.